Hey, our friends on Facebook. Hope you are well. If you're looking at me all rugged up, it's because I am in Margaret River in the beautiful WA. So much love from WA on a family holiday and peppering some work in between. And it is a little fresh here. Hi to our friends on Instagram. So Tanj here, calling you from a great little cafe. I've done 3 cafes as my office for today, and I'm calling in from Margaret River in WA from, where am I? Maury Cafe here, having a beautiful veggie Mary. So this is Mindset Mastery Monday. Instead of 8 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm calling it at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hello again, Rod. Lovely to see you. And hey, love is all you need. What a great name. Love is all you need. Absolutely agree with that. So thanks for tuning in. The intention of this Mindset Mastery Monday is just to really share some, much love, Rod, some strategies. I know business is tough out there for many leaders, many brands, many businesses. The reality that you are navigating is tough market. Banks are tightening up lending, buyers aren't buying as much, there's a lot of stock, and there's a decline in residential sales at the moment across most markets nationally. Now, this can put you in fight or flight mode. All the leaders that I'm speaking to every day, even whilst on my family holiday, are saying things are tough, especially when I'm asking them how is business. So even though the conditions are tough, there are still things that you can do to support your team and help grow your business, no matter what's happening externally. So the intention of this session is, if you are looking to grow your business in 2018, what's left of it, can you believe it's the 1st of October? My God, pinch and a punch for the first day of the month. And 2019 and beyond, there are fundamental things that you can do to procure and secure great talent and grow and expand your business and increase your market share. So I want to share with you 6 things that you must do to achieve that result. Rod's like, I know. Can you believe it's October? So first of all, give me a thumbs up if you are genuinely interested in how you can attract great talent. I'm talking about talent from other brands. Now, I'm not interested in pinching people. You don't pinch people. People don't get pinched. They leave if they don't feel like they've got a pathway to grow. Karen George, lovely to have your company on Facebook, honey. Give me a wave. Nice to see you again. Last time I saw you was at Revive with Jed Xavier. So you don't pinch people from other brands. People won't leave brands if they are genuinely fulfilled, if they've got a pathway to progress and they feel that working with your brand is the best solution for the evolution of their future and their growth. Hey, Karen. So here are the 6 things that I suggest to my private clients, the principals that I coach and businesses that I train to help you attract new talent. Number 1, envision. What is the vision of your business? And it can't be, we want to be the number 1 office. That has it's kind of got nothing bigger than just an outcome. Being a number 1 office in your demographic is an outcome that you achieve by fulfilling on your why. What is your why? What is your belief? What is your stand? What are you up for? Now, if you're going to attract millennials, research is showing that millennials want to work for a brand that has got a bigger cause or a bigger purpose. So what's your why? You must have a compelling why. You must have a reason why people want to join you. So that's the first thing. What's the point of difference of your brand? And doing this work across different brands, if you don't have a compelling why, if you don't have a point of difference, you'll just sound like everybody else. So that's number 1. Number 2 is engage. How do you engage with your people internally? How do you engage with your clients externally? And how do you engage within the industry? And when you are engaging, when you engage new talent, what is their induction program like? Is it just a really quick thing of here's the manual, here's your desk, here's your mug, here's the kitchen, good luck? Or is there something more meaningful? Those brands that have high levels of engagement have really rock solid induction programs, and their induction programs aren't just a one-day wonder. There's what happens after 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 1 week, 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, and 1 year when I work with your business and your brand. What is really interesting to me is, according to the research that Kylie Davis did when she was with CoreLogic, it showed that for most buyers, and particularly, vendors, from the moment they sign the authority to when they literally sell the house, their confidence in their agent of choice drops by 47%. It is not dissimilar to those individuals that join brands. Hi, Priscilla. Lovely to see you and have your company, or a la Cash from Margaret River in WA. Thanks for joining. It's not dissimilar. So many people, like vendors, get seduced by the principal or the growth manager to join a brand, and when they join, they get disappointed that you don't actively engage with them. Hey, Priscilla. So what do? Do you have a solid induction program? Do you make that person feel special? Hey, location location PG, thanks for joining. Do you make your people feel special? Do you treat your people like they're your clients? Does your workforce feel like the life source of your business? Do they feel like they're the biggest asset? G'day, Luke Hemmings. Lovely to see you. Thanks for joining us on Facebook. So that's the second question I would ask you. How do you engage with your people? And how are you engaging with the clients? And can you articulate that when you're having a procurement conversation or a poaching conversation, as many call it? Number 3, do you as a leader embody inspiring qualities and characteristics that would want to have great talent join you and your people? You don't believe the messenger and the message unless you believe the messenger. Louise Lupton, thanks for joining us again for Mindset Mastery Monday. If you don't believe the messenger, you're not going to believe the message. Great leaders have number 3 owned. They embody the core vision. They embody the values. And here's the thing I would recommend. If you've really got your vision and values nailed as a leader or as a brand, specifically in real estate, and you want to approach and procure great talent, sure, interview them, have a great conversation and connect, but then ask them to go and sit and have coffee or buy lunch with some members of your team across different departments, and let the team demonstrate and articulate who you are. Ask yourself, as a leader, would you put a new recruit, a potential recruit, at a dinner table, at a lunch table with your team? Would you feel comfortable with what they shared? Hi, Amber Jones. Hi, Fairy Mary. Would you feel comfortable, having your team sharing the qualities of who you are as a leader? And if not, if there's a question mark for you around that, then you want to take a look. Are you embodying the kind of inspiring qualities that would attract great talent to your business? And if and when you do, number 4, how do you empower your people to produce phenomenal results? Honestly, how do you do that? Oh, Rod's written here, Tanj. Whose responsibility in a company would it be for the new inductees normally? Leanne, this is Leanne Pilkington, Managing Director of Lang & Simmons and the President of Real Estate Institute of New South Wales. Leanne does an amazing job with new inductees, spending the whole day, but the follow-up is time consuming. Absolutely. Here's the thing. Great question, Rod. Thanks for asking. It's great for new recruits to spend time with the leader of the business, because often, listen, people buy people, not products. They really buy the person that's representing the brand. And Leanne is a great example of a great leader. However, it can't all reside on the leader's shoulders. I would suggest, Rod, and for all of you that are listening, have key people in your business that love people, that love mentoring, that love coaching, be part of the induction program. And make sure you have a program 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 1 week, 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, and 12 months into my journey as a new recruit into your business, where my hand is held, I'm taken care of, I'm navigated through all departments in your business, and I'm beautifully integrated because I'm your client. That's the way we've got to see it. So, Rod, I would ask you to asset map. Look at the people within Lang & Simmons that love people, that have experience there in sales, in PM, in BDM, all the different roles, and go and ask them, guys, who would love to be part of the Lang & Simmons Welcome Committee, and pepper them along that journey. I hope that helps you, Rod. Let me know if you've got a tip keep there? But it's a really good question, and I'm glad you asked, because as I said, great to seduce the talent, but how do you keep them there? Here is another way you engage with them, going back to point 2, and keep them there. Yeah, let me know. You can DM me anytime. You can call me anytime, right? Ask me this sort of stuff, but I think that was useful for everyone. Here's another absolute big one that you must do if you want to attract and keep great talent. Let them know that your philosophy is that their life sings as a result of joining your brand, and demonstrate how you fulfill on number 4, which is empower. How do you empower your people to consistently produce results and fulfill what they want to fulfill? But before you do that, you've got to know what's their why. And so many principals or so many leaders ask people to join the business and then tell them what they need them to make, the total GCI, gross commission income, for the year or the quarter, and then they really don't have any leverage to help empower and coach that person when times are tough or markets are challenging or they're having a lull. Here's my recommendation, and great brands do this. When you recruit someone, ask them, tell me about you and your life. What is it you want to, where do you see yourself in 12 months? What do you want to achieve? Maybe you have some debt you need to pay off. Maybe you want to buy your first home. Maybe you want to buy your first investment property or build a portfolio. Maybe you want a 3-month European vacation. Maybe you have a sick child or grandparent that you need to take care of. But you've got to know, what do people want for themselves and their future? What is their reason for rocking up to work every day? Not only will it help you, reverse engineer training and support to help them fulfill it, but it'll also give you leverage. It'll give you a reason why to coach them if they are not meeting their own expectations of themselves. So number 4 is empower. Find out what your people want to take home in their back pocket before tax for the 12 months. And then if they're in sales, reverse engineer their sales strategy down to how many sales per month, how many listings a month, how many appraisals, how many connects, and how many calls do they need to make each week. And then back to Rod's point, have an accountability program. Empower your people by buddying them up with other team members in your business that are writing similar or stretch numbers to what they want to achieve for themselves. This will support them. This will take the load off the leader's shoulders, and it will cultivate a great culture. Here's what I was saying in the promotional video for this. Whenever I speak to principals about how they attract new talent, they say, it's our culture. And when I ask them to describe their culture, they really have nothing compelling to share. I say that with love, not with a lot of judgment, but I'm not really hearing a reason why I should migrate from this brand to another. If you're going to call your culture the reason, then you need to have tangible evidence as to how that culture is a living, breathing experience for your people. Number 5, you really must demonstrate how you evaluate. How do you help that person evaluate how they're going, whether they're going to achieve their targets or not? How do you evaluate the resources and tools and strategies they need to rise and thrive and grow? Do you asset map your people like Rod and I were talking before? Do you have support strategies for them, whether it be tools and resources in a digital format, online and technology? And what are the CRM systems and the accountability and measurement resources that you use? But really what people want is people. How do you help people fulfill their goals? So that's number 5. How do you evaluate? You need to be able to, in a recruitment conversation, demonstrate how you support them to evaluate their progress and how you support them to empower and raise their skill levels to increase their ability to grow. And then there is number 6, and this is what great leaders do, especially when conditions are tough like they are right now. How do you authentically encourage your people to rise and thrive in tough times? What are the quality of your sales meetings like? Are you rocking up and spitting out the usual caravan, or are you sharing inspiring content? Are you asking them to watch, Mastering Your Mindset podcasts or videos or YouTube? Are you bringing in great operators who share how they rise above challenging conditions and situations? What are you doing strategically proactively, not reactively, to encourage your people to keep going. One thing that I know from the work I've been doing for nearly 4 years in this industry is this: it costs nothing other than a little time and attention. The best way you can encourage your people in accordance to the 5 languages of appreciation is give them specific feedback and acknowledgement. It must be timely and it must be specific, as I said. Let people know when they're doing a good job. Let people know that you've got them back, their back. Let them know that no matter what the external conditions are, you're going to focus on your internal 4 walls, your strategy, your game, your customer service. And the biggest disruptors that we need to be is the disruptor of ourselves. So this is my philosophy on how you can procure, secure, and attract new talent. Have a solid vision. It's got to be more than just being the #1 office. It needs to have a compelling why. How do you give back to the community? What's your stand for the industry? What's the stand for your people in your business? And do you treat your people like they are the life source, not workforce of the business? Number 2, how do you engage with your people? What is your induction program? How do I get treated 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 1 week, 1 month, 3, 6, and 12 months in your business? Are you good at seducing me to come into the brand and then you drop me like a hot potato? And number 3, do you as a leader embody inspiring qualities and characteristics? And do you have champions in your business that really demonstrate the heart of who you are? And do you have core values? Do you have a place that you stand where everything is evaluated from? Because, as the saying goes, if you don't know where you stand, you'll fall for anything. Number 4, how do you empower your people? Do you know what their desired take-home figure is? Do you have a strategy to reverse engineer actions for them to take? And do you, number 4 was empower, number 5 is evaluate. Do you have a strategy to partner them and buddy them to evaluate their progress on a weekly basis, or potentially in property management on a monthly basis, so they can win by design and so they know how they're going? And number 6, no matter what the external conditions, no matter how tough it is out there, do you encourage them? Do you remind them that this is a great place to be and that you're a brand that's going to constantly invest in technology, invest in resources and tools to disrupt itself, to continue to deliver great service and add value to the client no matter what's going on outside your 4 walls? You get those things right, you'll significantly increase your chances of attracting new talent and retaining the amazing talent you have. Let me know if that was useful. And if you want to learn more about these 6 fundamental empowered leadership practices to attract new talent and keep the amazing talent you've got, I'd love you to join me for Inspiring Greatness, our 2-day Empowered Leadership Summit happening in November in Adelaide, 13th and 14th, Melbourne, 20th and 21st, and Sydney, 27th, 28th. We're going to deep dive into those 6 practices. So check out the website, all the W's, Inspiring Greatness, 2018.com.au to find out more. Thanks to all of our amazing partners and sponsors and all of our amazing speakers that'll be there. Hope you found that useful. Do let me know. And if you have a question on how you and your team can master your mindset and rise and thrive in these tough conditions, send me a DM. I'll do my best to answer any question or find a resource to help you. Thanks for the thumbs up, Rod. Lovely to have you on board. Thanks to everyone that tuned in on Facebook. Let me know if you found it useful. Feel free to share it with those in the industry that could use a reminder. Karen George, amazing and empowering. Thank you. You're very welcome, my love. Hope to see you in the Sydney Inspiring Greatness 2-day Empowered Leadership Summit. Thanks for your company, guys. Much love for the 1st of October. Please remember, in these tough conditions, people buy people, not products. Lose yourself in service of others. They'll feel where you're coming from. Play the long game. Don't be transactional. Be relational. Much love to you. Drop me a DM. Thanks, Priscilla. Thanks, Louise. Much love and light. Go well. DM me if you've got a question. See you soon. Bye, Facebook.